Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Daniel Hakimi bin Mat Kasim. I am semester 4 student, Faculty of Computer and Mathematical Science. In today's video, I will be presenting our group project, which is college registration system. So let's get into it. Our group project leader, Muhammad Aizat bin Rasi. The next one is Muhammad Akram bin Anwar. The third one is Muhammad Daniel Hakimi bin Mat Kasim. And the last one is Nur Shamira Alia binti Roslan. On this section, I will be explaining the entity relational diagram. In this ERD, it has 17 entities connected to each other. As you can see, the campus, program, faculty, and study mode, each of them were connected separately to students' entity, bringing its own variable and information. On the bottom side, we have the application as the main entity. There are a total of 11 entities connected directly to the application entity, which are application status, family dependent, college, family income, parent category, state, physical class, student category, current semester, user JPK, and audit login. Each of the entities bring their own primary keys and foreign keys in order to precise the data flow in the system. On this section, I will be explaining the data flow diagram. In this diagram, there are two users, which are student and JPK. It has 10 functions, which are student login, register a college application, view table list application, JPK login, add new JPK, view table user access, view table list application, and update application. It also has 17 tables connected to each other, which are students, audit login, family dependent, family income, parent category, state, physical class, student category, current semester, application, application status, user JPK, college, campus, program, faculty, and study mode. Alright, the first one is student login. As you can see, when the student log into the system, it will validate the data from students database and it will send information to audit login table. Alright, the next one is register a college application. On this function, it will receive data from application details, student details, family dependent, family income, parent category, state details, physical class details, student category details, current semester details, campus detail, program details, faculty details, study mode details, and from the application. Also, it will send the information to application table. Alright, moving on to the next function, which is view table list application. It will receive data from application status details and student number. Thus, it will send the application ID, student number, and status back to the student up here. Next, JPK login function. The user need to log into the system with their JPK ID and JPK identity card number. It will validate the login information from user JPK table. Also, it will send the login information to the audit login table. After that, the add new JPK function needs to see the JPK details and send out the data to user JPK tables. Alright, the next function is view table user access. In this function, it will send JPK details back to the JPK and receive information from user JPK table. The next one is view table list application. On this function, the JPK can see the application ID, the student number, and their status. Besides, it will send the information to update application function and receive external data from application status details, application ID, and student tables. The last one is update application function. It will obtain some information from campus detail table, program detail table, faculty details table, study mode table, and college table. Also, it will send the updated information details to application table. So that is all for the data flow diagram. In this section, I will be showing the user interface design. This is the main page design. The UiTM's logo was embedded and aligned to the middle of the page. After that, there are few texts here, which is JPK UiTM RAUP and the system's name, College Registration System, CORESYS. As you can see, there are two login options. The first one is for mahasiswa UiTM RAUP and the second one is Jawatankuasa Perwakilan College JPK. We designed the button simplified enough to give an easier navigation to the user. Now, let's go to the student's login section. Click on the button and it will smoothly pop out the login section. There are two details that the user need to input in this section, which are student identity number and identity card number. The student identity number and identity card number were chosen because it is the most unique and relevant details to be used as a login piece of information. Both of these particular sections are limited to only 10 numerical characters and 12 numerical characters. Let's fill in the information. If we click on this small checkbox here, it will show the identity card. If we click on the reset button, it will immediately clear both information, and if we click on the cancel button, it will go back to the main page. Now, let's log in into the system. This is the main dashboard for the students login section. On the top of the page, there are two buttons which are home and logout. The home button will instantly refresh the page and the logout button will instantly log out from the system. Next, the student details table will show the current user's information, which consists of their name, identity card, and student identity number. After that, there are 5 menus here, which are college registration, view application, information, gallery, and contact. On the bottom of the page, there are some forms of text information and the rest is the footer design. Let's hover into the college registration section. On this section, the home button will bring us back to the dashboard page, while the college registration will refresh the current page and the last button, which is logout, will function the same as before. On the left side, this is the side menu. There are 5 menus consist of college registration, view application, information, gallery, and contact. There are 6 main parts in this page, which are Part A, Part B, Part C, Part D, Part E, and the special part. The user needs to fill in their related information in all parts in order to successfully apply for a college application. Now let's go to the view application section. It will immediately shows that you have not requested any application yet. This is because I have not applied any application on the system. Now, let's move on into the information section. If you click on this, it will appear the same as the pages before. The information button here, if we click on this, it will immediately refresh the current page. And as you can see here, there are few pictures that were embedded into the HTML code. So these pictures are all about the organizations, such as first, this is the organizational chart, and if we click on the picture, it will have a smooth transition. And we can scroll into the pictures, and if you want to minimize it, we need to click on the close button here. And same goes to the other. This is the rules, and this is the procedures, and this is some others, and also this is the FAQs from the other students, and that's it for the information section. Let's look into the gallery section. In the gallery section, it has the same function as the gallery button here. Will refresh the page, and also the pictures here are embedded, and if you click on this, it will have the smooth transition. And if you want to close, you need to click on this little close button here, and if we scroll down, this is video, and if we click on play, it will play the video, and we can choose. There are 3 types of sizes in this section. If we click on small, it will make the video smaller, and if we click on normal, it will get back to the original size, and if we click on big, it will make the video bigger. And if we click on play, it will play the video and it has the sound. Alright, that's all for the gallery section. Now, let's proceed to the administrator's user interface. When you click on the administrator's option, it will pop up a login section. In this section, the user needs to input their ID, which is JPK ID, and their identity card number. The JPK ID section is limited to only 5 numerical characters, and the identity card section is limited to only 12 numerical characters. If we type more characters in the box, the character will not show up. The show password, cancel, and reset button will function the same as before. Now, let's input the required information and log in into the system. We had already logged in into the system, and this is the administrator dashboard. As you can see here, the background banner of the page is the Jawatankuasa Perwakilan College JPK's design. The home button and the logout button are the same as before. Here there are some user details, consist of the administrator's name, their ID, and their position. Also, there are 3 menus here, which are View Application List, User Access, and Organization. The photo design is same like the student section. Let's hover into the View Application List section. On the top left, as you can see, the home button will immediately bring the user back to the dashboard, while the View Application List button will instantly refresh the current page. On the top right, we have the Logout button as usual. On the side menu, we have the menus here because it will make the user easier to navigate from page to page. If we instantly click on the User Access button, it will bring us to the User Access page. Same goes to Organization, it will immediately bring us to Organization section. Next, the Main section is in the middle of the page. It will list all the applications that have been applied by the students. As you can see, it shows that no application made by the students, as there is no application yet. Moving on to the next one, which is User Access. First of all, the button design and the side menu are the same as before. In the main section, there is a table of 7 columns, which consists of JPK ID, JPK name, JPK identity card number, JPK student number, JPK phone number, JPK position, and their action. On the action column, the administrator can easily remove their entities by clicking on the remove button. Next, we also can input new user access into the system. You need to fill in the blank below and click on save. If we click on reset, it will clear all the field section. The last one is the organization section. The user interface design are the same as page before. As you can see in the middle of the page, there is a organization chart of JPK. If we click on it, it will have a smooth transition on the opening. There will be a close button on the top right to instantly close the picture. Finally, we click on the logout button, it will immediately log out from the system. Now, let's test either our system is connected to the database or not. We will make 2 applications here, one for internet connection problem. The second one is no internet. Next, log in into the administrators and we will approve the first application and reject the second application. After that, relog into the student's dashboard and hover into View Application List. We can see that one application has been approved and the second application has been rejected by the administrator. In addition, if we look into the database system for the web application, it has 12 tables consists of application, application status, audit login, college, current semester, family dependent, family income, parent category, physical class, state, student category, and user JPK. On every table, it records all of the necessary information for the system. After you have done applying for the college, you can simply click on the top right logout button and it will instantly log you out from the system. I think that's all for the web application, and see you in the next one.